Hi, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. I'm getting to read a little earlier today, which is so nice. The book that I'm going to read is A Bear in the Big Blue House book called Best Friends. Ojo was excited. She was expecting a special visitor. Is Christine here yet? She asked anxiously. You're really looking forward to Christine coming over, aren't you, Ojo? Asked Bear. Oh yeah, Bear, replied Ojo. Christine is my best friend. Bear smiled. There's nothing like spending the day with a good friend, he said. Friends make everything fun. I think that's true. Ding dong, rang the doorbell. Ojo hopped up and down with excitement. That must be her now, she said. Hurry, Bear, hurry. Bear opened the front door. Ojo was right. It was Christine Rabbit. Hi, Christine, exclaimed Ojo. I've got all kinds of cool stuff that we can do today. We can draw with my crayons, play house. Whoa, said Bear. That sounds like fun. Ojo and Christine hopped up and down. There were so many fun things for them to do together. A little while later, Bear stepped into the living room. Here he is when he stepped in. Ojo and Christine had spread blankets and pillows all over the floor. Are you pretending to camp out? Asked Bear. Ojo and Christine shook their heads. We're building a pillow castle. It's a lot of hard work, said Ojo. And Christine nodded. Pillow castle, huh? Just then, Tutter came in. Hi, Bear. Hi, Ojo. Hi, Christine. So, who's up for a friendly game of checkers? Ojo smiled. Thanks for asking, Tutter. But my best friend Christine and I are building a pillow castle. Do you want to help? Tutter's jaw dropped. Best friend? Christine is your best friend? Well, said Ojo. Well, Ojo, you just go right ahead and play with your best friend, Christine. Tutter stomped out of the room. He must have thought that he was her best friend. Bear found Tutter sulking, feeling bad for himself at the kitchen table. Are you okay? Bear asked. Yes, Bear, said Tutter. Are you sure? Bear asked. Sure, I'm sure, said Tutter. If Ojo's busy with her best friend, well, that's fine, Bear. Just fine with me. Roar! Bear stood up and walked to the kitchen door. Hey, he said. Sounds like something's going on at the otter pond. Tutter sighed. Go ahead, Bear, he said. Don't worry about me. No problems here. Roar! I'll be back as soon as I find out what's going on, said Bear. I wonder what's going on. Bear found Pip, Pop, and Treelo at the otter pond. Treelo was pretending to be a scary monster, and Pip and Pop didn't like it very much. Treelo, cut it out, Pip and Pop said. What's the problem? Bear wanted to know. Everyone had a different story. Pip and Pop wanted to play their favorite game, deep sea divers, and didn't want to play monster. Treelo wanted to play monster and didn't want to play deep sea diver. There we go. Come on, you guys, said Bear. I'm sure you can work this out. Pip and Pop shook their heads. If Trilo won't play our game, then maybe he's not our friend. Pip and Pop are not my Pip and Pop? Not my friend? Trilo said sadly. Pip, Pop, Bear said, you don't really think that's true, do you? Oh dear. It's a shame you guys can't work together as friends, because I know this really cool game called Hidden Treasure of Kalamazoo Bay, said Bear. You need 2 deep-sea divers and a pretend scary monster. How do you play? Everyone asked. Well, the 2 divers come out of Kalamazoo Bay onto dry land, and suddenly they run into a pretend scary monster, Bear explained. Everyone thought that sounded like a great game. Trilo hid and jumped out at the 2 divers. Ah! Yelled Pip and Pop. Good scary monster, Trilo. When Bear went back inside, he found Tutter sitting at the kitchen table, playing checkers with a large piece of Swiss cheese. What? Tutter asked the cheese. Oh, yes, that would be an excellent move. Thanks for the advice. Tutter, is everything okay? Bear asked. Everything's great, Bear, said Tutter. Meet my new best friend, Mr. Cheese. Mr. Cheese says I'm his best friend ever. Bear was puzzled. Isn't that a piece of cheese? He asked. Cheese has always been a good friend to this mouse, Tutter explained, unlike a certain little girl bear cub named Ojo. Tutter, began Bear, I know that Ojo said Christine was her best friend, but I'll bet there's something that you didn't know. What? Said Tutter. You can have more than one best friend, Bear said. You can? Said Tutter. Sure, said Bear. After all, you're my best friend, and so is Ojo, and Pip, and Pop, and Trilo. Gee, I never thought of it like that before. Bear, said Tutter. I bet Christine and Ojo would really like you to play with them, Bear said. Tutter thought for a moment. Okay, let's go. In the living room, Ojo and Christine were still playing inside their pillow castle. They were setting the table for tea. Tutter didn't want to bother them. It sounds like they're busy, he said. Bear had an idea. Why don't you play near them and see what happens next? Tutter walked over to the pillow castle and began to play. He pretended he had a beautiful garden right next to the castle. I think I'll water my garden, he said loudly. Water, water, water. Ojo and Christine heard Tutter and popped their heads out of the castle. Hello, Tutter, said Ojo. Would you like to come inside and join us for tea? Tutter gasped. Would I? He said. You really want me to? Sure, exclaimed Ojo. Now I have 2 of my bestest friends to come and play with. Come on inside. And look, Bear's watching and happy. Happy they're figuring it out. What a wonderful day, Bear said to himself that night. I think I'll go upstairs and tell Luna, which is a word that means moon, all about it. Bear stepped out into the balcony, and there was Luna, shining brightly. Hello, Luna, he said. Hello, Bear, replied Luna. How was your day at the big blue house? Oh, it was great, Luna, said Bear. Christine Rabbit came over to play with Ojo, and Tutter joined them. Pip and Pop and Trilo all played the Treasure of Kalamazoo Bay. Luna smiled. I remember you playing that when you were a cub, Bear. You were quite a treasure hunter. Bear chuckled. Gee, you know me so well, Luna. Well, of course I do, said Bear, said Luna. We've been friends a long time, and friends know you better than anyone. Let's see. Good night, Bear. That was really a good story. Bear waved as Luna rose high into the night sky. Good night, my friend, he called to her. Good night, my friend. It's very nice to have many friends. And we can know that in the future we'll have friends that we may not have even met yet. Well, I hope that you think of me as your friend, because I think of you as my friend. It's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. I want to say I love you. I really do. And I will be back to read you another story tomorrow. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, ask your parents if they will do that for you. Or if you're just somebody who enjoys listening to stories, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll get notified of all my videos. I do a wide variety of them. Well, I'll be reading to you tomorrow.